Welcome back to African Tea, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm gonna share 10 black YouTubers that you need to watch. These are YouTubers that I've since discovered from my last black YouTubers you need to watch video. At the time that I made that video, there weren't many black YouTubers that I knew of, and I was really in search for content by black content creators. But I think now the algorithm is giving me a lot more black YouTubers, so I'm really happy about that. And I'm gonna share some I've discovered that I really think you should watch. And also some of the YouTubers on this list I actually got recommended by you in the comments. Like this comment introduced me to OctaviaB and this one to SundaiLove. So thank you for recommending some YouTubers, and if you have any more that you love and any more that you think I'd enjoy, please comment them down below. The first recommendation is TheArtisanGeek. I think she's a student in Japan. I think she's studying in Japan. I'm not sure what she's studying, but her content is mainly surrounded on like anime, and manga and all of that. So it's really nice to see a black girl who's proud to be into things that people wouldn't think black girls would be into conventionally. Like, she's just living her life and not putting herself in a box and just sharing her interests with us. And also I just love her mindset, like her outlook on life is very interesting to see. And she also does knitting as well. She has a knitting podcast where she just talks about knitting. Like, I don't really have much of an interest in knitting, but I'm always listening to her knitting podcast because her voice is just so soothing, and I just love the way she talks. And she's kind of funny as well, but in like a dry humor way. The second YouTuber is Nathan Z. I discovered Nathan Z's YouTube channel probably like a week ago with this video on Your Future Doesn't Matter. That title really just caught my attention, and also the thumbnail was like it was like a degree and then also like a wedding thingy. So that caught my attention because like those are like the main two things that society tries to rush you in: your career and just your getting into marriage or whatever. So like it was like an interesting outlook, and the video is pretty interesting, but like the gist of it was that like you don't really need to worry that much about tomorrow. Just like focus on today and do your best today. I kind of forgot what it's about because after watching that video I just went on a binge spree of all the videos because all of them, the topics were so interesting. One was like on succeed by 25 or you fail, and that is like definitely true in this culture. Like, there's so many young people achieving so much at a young age, and you feel like, wait, what am I doing wrong? Is there something I'm missing that I should be doing? And you're just like, but I'm trying my best, what am I missing? I guess the gist of it was don't compare, and just like you do you and try your best, and don't take for granted what you've achieved. What you've achieved today, something as simple as like finishing a test, or like something as simple as starting to see a therapist, is a great accomplishment. You don't have to feel inferior to what your peers doing great things. Just focus on your lane, basically. And that, and just so many other videos on the art of album rollouts and the art of album rollouts and the art of I'm trying to remember. And the art of album sequencing. I appreciate the art so much, like the various types of arts like dancing and movies and all of that, because I'm just so interested in the science behind them, like the thought process into making it all these things that we love to watch, love to listen to. So those two videos on the art of album rollouts and the art of album sequencing were very interesting because he discussed what artists do before releasing an album just to get us anticipated for the album, and just discuss how that has changed over the years. I could talk all day about all the videos on his channel because they're just so excellent, and I'm really glad YouTube recommended that channel to me because yeah, it's just amazing. And then the next YouTuber is OctaviaB, and OctaviaB mainly does vlogs, and I really like her because she's like an independent black woman, and I just like her aura. She's kind of like a big sister, just like looking at her videos, it's like you're watching like your older sister's channel and just learning from her. And I also like that she's a Christian, so her values are very based with God. And she's a full-time content creator, so it's interesting seeing that lifestyle as well. But I think she only recently became a full-time content creator, so seeing her go through that journey is also quite interesting. And then the next YouTuber is SundaiLove. She lives in Japan and she works as a model and just like a business owner. I think she has a clothing store or something. I like her editing. Her editing is just like some of my editing I try to like is inspired by her. She's very funny, just her aesthetic and also the music she uses on her channel is really good. The next YouTuber is, well, not really a YouTuber but more like a musician who sometimes posts like poems, I guess, or just like thoughts in video format, I guess. So this next one is MontellFish, and like I said, he's a musician, so there's a lot of like music on there, but lately it's been more like videos with like, I don't know if it's poems or what, I don't know. I'll leave a clip here and however you interpret that.
I read something that said we accept the love we think we deserve. And I think most of us can relate to this in life, that we often choose to stay in bad places because we feel like we deserve to. We often punish ourselves through our own means and think it is prideful to break out of these toxic cycles. We feel as if we don't have the right to leave. It took me some months to realize, but life is not all about sorrow, pain, and loss. There is still joy to be found.
So a lot of stuff about like reflecting on life and just like stuff like being self-conscious, talking about his journey with that, how we can only find acceptance in God, like we don't need to worry about other people's approval of us, but it's just various topics of just being a young person in this world, basically. Yeah, and the aesthetics again are very nice. It's very like old school type aesthetics and just very carefree. And then the sixth YouTuber is amandamaryanna. amandamaryanna does video essays that are just impeccable. Her mind is just amazing, like just hearing her opinions, thoughts and dissections of topics like making Instagram casual again, the elite buying their way into Ivy League schools or something like that, giving black women the lead roles in rom-coms, and topics like digital minimalism. As you saw in my last video, I discussed digital minimalism. She's actually one of the main people that inspired me to pursue that, to just like pursue the art of being alone. Oh, also, I got the chance to interview her last year for Women's Month in South Africa, so check out the interview here. Yeah. The seventh YouTuber is Localblackchild, and she's very fun. The main thing of her channel is comedy, but also about like uplifting black children and just like black children being proud of who they are. She also has a clothing line called Localblackchild. Like the jewelry in the line is like big gold hoops, like things that the world often criticizes black women for. Well, mostly black American women for. She embraces that, and she does story times and also vlogs. Sometimes does her hair and sometimes just shows videos of her packaging orders, but her story times are so hilarious. Those are my favorite stuff on her channel. The eighth YouTuber is LisaOnuoha. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. LisaOnuoha. Okay, I don't really watch her channel that much, but the few videos that I do watch on her channel are like really good. Her channel is focused on fashion and lifestyle content and beauty content. Stuff like outfits, trying out Pinterest outfits, winter outfits, stuff like ways to style your box braids. And then the ninth YouTuber, second to last YouTuber, is TheArtisanGeek. Well, it's TheArtisanGeek. TheArtisanGeek is South African YouTuber, and she's amazing. She's funny and just wholesome. She does vlogs. She does everything. I think she does pretty much everything. She does Q&As. She does everything. Like, just check out her channel. Just click on whichever video on her channel, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. The 10th and last YouTuber is MpoomyLedwaba. Mpumi is a faith content creator. She's also South African. She does mainly stuff focused around faith and Christianity. She recently started a podcast. She has like some story times. She used to have some vlogs. Just like her content is mainly lifestyle content. I'm always learning so much from her videos when she's discussing various topics. She's definitely one of my favorite YouTubers ever. So okay, that is on the list of YouTubers, but I'm sure there's like so many more Black YouTubers and Black content creators that you should definitely watch. And also comment if you remember the first YouTuber you ever watched. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.